Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. This is the Brickcraft Toyota Supra Then and Now building set. It is set number 72278, consists of 283 pieces, and is rated for ages 8 and up. This 2-in-1 build allows you to create two different versions of the iconic Toyota Supra, the 2025 model and the 1988 model. This set does include bonus pieces, which allows you to create a customizable spoiler for either version. At almost 6 inches long and almost 2 inches tall, this will make an awesome addition to any brick-built car collection. Being a 2-in-1 set, the Now and Then models cannot be created simultaneously, but stick around as we unbox, assemble, and review both versions of this amazing Toyota Supra building set. I'm Mighty Joe, and you're watching. Hello everyone, welcome back to the Brick by Brick Studios. I'm Mighty Joe, and this is Brick by Brick with Mighty Joe. Today we're going to be taking a look at this amazing Brickcraft set that I picked up at my local Hobby Lobby. It was only $12.99, and it's a 2-in-1 set that allows you to build two different versions of the iconic Toyota Supra, the 1988 version and the 2025 version. So we're going to do that for you today and get a good look at them. It is only 283 pieces, rated for ages 8 and up, and it looks like it's going to be a pretty cool looking set. So let's get it cracked open and take a look at what comes inside. All right. All right. So it looks like we do have a windshield that's packaged individually, so that's a good sign. Let's take a look at our instruction booklet. Right here, you've got the instruction booklet with the logo on the front and a picture of the 2025 Toyota Supra. And then on this side here, you've got the two different versions you can build. I think this is a really neat idea, having a Toyota Supra building set. Right here, you can see that the pieces are easily recognizable. The book is pretty good quality. Placement is indicated by yellow lines. And one of the things I'm noticing here, I don't see a sticker sheet. So that means that the Toyota emblems and whatnot may all be pad printed pieces. All right, and it looks like we do have 4 bags of parts. Let's take a look. All right, so right here you do see our 4 bags. They are labeled A, B, C, and D. We have an individual bag here with a windscreen in it and another windscreen in bag A. And then right here we have our instruction book, which incidentally, when you open up, you can see that to build the 2025 version, you're going to use 1 through 97. To create the 1988 version, you're going to use 98 through 178. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and build both of these for you, and we'll take a look at them. Now, before we get started, I did want to point out that in the instruction book, you will notice that the bags are not referenced. There is no A, B, C, or D, so that does mean that we are going to have to go ahead and open all 4 bags. All right, my fellow brick clickers, these are the bricks. Let's go ahead and get them both snapped together and get you a cool review of the Brickcraft Toyota Supra Then and Now set. Are you ready? Let's go! Alright guys, so just jumping into the speed build here to show you one of the building techniques that I don't really like that some sets do. Now, this step is calling for me to put these 2 pieces here, and it specifies which stud to put the front piece on, but the problem is there's nothing underneath. So yeah, that's really annoying. I don't like that parts are hovering up in the middle of nowhere, but I have to trust the process. And just trust that nothing's going to be pressed down on that, because if anything does, it's going to pop right off. Normally in building instructions, as you know, they'll put maybe a 1x1 plate under there. But in this case here, yep, it's just kind of hovering in midair. So we'll see what happens. Back to the speed build. right, my friends, those were the builds. Now let's take a closer look at the Toyota Supra Now and Then buildable 2-in-1 set from Brickcraft. So looking at these two Brickcraft builds, they aren't too bad. They do look a little funky. Um, they're kind of long. They're only about 6 studs wide. And I don't know, they look really skinny to me, but nice representations of what a Toyota Supra looks like. Let's go ahead and look at the Now version. This is the 2025 Supra. Right there, you can see that, as I said, all printed pieces. There are no stickers in this set. We've got really nice chrome wheels. I love the chrome painted wheels on these sets. I think other brands need to do more of that. The tailpipes as well are also shiny chrome. Really, really nice. And you've got some more printed pieces here on the back with the Toyota emblem and the Supra logo. And I love this design here, this grooved design in the door. That looks pretty cool. Very nice. Yeah. And the slope on the back window looks really cool. Now, this does have the spoiler on it because I am a stickler for a spoiler. I don't like cars without spoilers. But this is what the car looked like before the spoiler was on. You can see that it just had the regular slopes there. But replacing the slopes with a studded slope gave us the ability to put a spoiler on it. Now, I do think it looks kind of weird the way the spoiler is tilted forward, but who am I to say? Really nice looking car. There is a seat inside and a tiny little steering wheel, but that's about all of the detail we get in this vehicle. And you can see here how it is a very thin vehicle, but a good looking car nonetheless. Now, being that I did build 2 sets for 2 different versions, I did have 4 license plates. So I was able to modify the back to go ahead and put the license plate on the back of both vehicles as well. The original design only calls for it on the front. But that's the 2025 Toyota Supra. Not too bad. And here's what it looks like next to an actual 2025 Supra. So yeah, let's take a look at a blast from the past. This is the 1988 convertible Toyota Supra. Really great looking car, different design, different lines. The front end looks really sleek. At first I thought, wait a minute, where are the headlights? Then I realized they're probably flip-up headlights. So we've only got the red tiles here. We do have the 1988 license plate. Really long looking hood. Same interior that we had in the other car. And unfortunately, it's not really minifig scale. We could try to put minifig Mighty Joe in there, and you can set him in there, but he doesn't really fit really well. There's no real good way to stud him down in there. So let's fix this seat backing, pop our windscreen back on. The windscreen itself does have a painted edge, which is really neat. Again, we've got the chrome wheels and the printed slope there. I do like the design of this one. This one looks really cool. The back has really squared off lights and a big Supra logo on the bumper. And like I said, I was able to modify it to be able to put the license plate on the back there. And there is our single exhaust. Really nice looking car. I do like the way the back looks here, with the one window here and the louvers on the side. So yeah, for $12.99, not a bad little car. And here's what it looks like next to a 1988 Toyota Supra. Now, being that this is a 2-in-1 set, we did have a good amount of pieces left over from the 2 builds. This is what's left over from both builds combined, including some printed pieces. So if you're a skilled mock designer, you might be able to use those and create another vehicle. Otherwise, they can just go into your parts inventory. All in all, I'd have to say I do recommend these sets. Not a bad build whatsoever, and for the price, can't beat it. All right, friends, that's going to do it for this build and review of the Brickcraft Toyota Supra Now and Then 2-in-1 buildable set. If you enjoyed this build and review, do me a favor and smash that thumbs up button. Comment down below, share it with a friend, and if you haven't done so already, please consider subscribing to the channel. If you'd like to pick up one of these amazing sets to build for your very own, I'll drop a link down in the description where you can pick one up. Don't forget to also check out in our description, we've got our Amazon gift registry link in case you'd like to donate a set to the channel. Until next time, take care of yourselves, and don't forget, when life starts getting you down, just take it brick by brick. See ya.